Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Inner Ashes. Now, I do believe that this game has some very heavy themes in it. Primarily, I do believe that I read that there is somebody that dealing with like Alzheimer's or something like that in this. So, but we'll find out. That's what we're here for. I don't have a whole lot of other information on the game, but that is what we are going. Yeah, early on it said Alzheimer's. It is a walking simulator, story-rich atmosphere game. Sounds like a whole bunch of feelings, but it's getting ready to come out. So let's see how it looks. Welp, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, big mood. Can love survive through memory loss? Could dementia be a new challenge for forgiveness? Well, those are already two depressing questions. Damn. Yeah, I believe you. This is early alpha footage. Real pretty, though. I like that logo. I like that so many walking simulators are, we're going to make you feel all the feels, and if you cry, well, our work here is done. Here's the official trailer.
Es cierto. No suelo hablar sobre mi padre. Todavía no puedo evitar pensar que todo lo que pasó años atrás fue por su culpa. Aún así, desde que me enteré de su
The art direction has evolved.
mi cabeza sigue volviendo a esos recuerdos.
The rails leading off into nothing are both like really pretty, but when you know the theme of the game is also really depressing.
Es complicado, no sé. Quizás es el momento de dejar el pasado atrás. O de volver a él.
Have you ever wondered how could it be to lose your memory, your skills, and even your personality? There is a disease that affects your brain, causing all these symptoms, Alzheimer's. Inner Ashes is a narrative adventure told in a first-person basis, which aims to put you in Henry's shoes, shortly after doctors diagnosed him with early-onset Alzheimer's.
It's really pretty.
Our story begins when Henry receives a letter from his daughter, Enid, and he tries to remember what happened between them. The only thing that he knows is that they haven't heard from each other for a long time. The player will accompany Henry during a journey through his own thoughts to relive key memories of his life and try to find out why they have been separated for so long.
The game mechanics and environment will make the player experience the issues that Henry needs to overcome on a daily basis. He will strive to gather his thoughts and find how to solve the puzzles of his memories. Henry's world is divided in two different realities. The real one, represented by his house, and his own mind, represented by several dreamlike islands that reflect the evolution of his psyche as the disease becomes more severe. In order to progress in the game, The player will use two elements that are key for people who suffer from Alzheimer's disease: post-it notes, which allowed Henry to remember names of objects and how to use them, and tangram puzzles, which stimulate his mind and unlock key memories of his relationship with Enid.
The scenarios and game flow in the islands will show the player several Alzheimer's symptoms that are related to brain deterioration, such as disorientation, mood changes, or short-term memory loss. In the real world, the player will experience several physical symptoms. Alzheimer's doesn't affect only Henry's mind, it also affects his physical skills, as well as his coordination and mobility. In Henry's house, some objects have been adapted to enable him to perform his daily activities. In addition, throughout the game, the player will find some documents, which progressively supplement the information about Henry's treatment. From the very beginning, the project aimed to deliver a message, beyond telling a story, to give visibility to the experience of a person
Alzheimer's fucking
suffering from
sucks.
Alzheimer's.
That's the message that we wanted to
We couldn't have
convey.
done it on our own. Several professionals helped us to capture the disease symptoms as truthfully as possible. This involved an additional effort to find the balance between mechanics and storytelling, since we wanted to learn and interpret the feelings of a person suffering from Alzheimer's through the symbology of the scenarios: fear, frustration, confusion, that aura that surrounds the story, the settings and the music, alongside the narrative treatment itself, makes the story we want to tell a unique experience that only a video game can provide.
We are Calafea Game Studio, an independent game studio from Spain. Our goal is to create games that add value to society. We strongly believe that video games have a definite social impact, and as creators, it's our responsibility to make it positive and memorable. Currently, we are developing our first title, Inner Ashes, which bears our commitment with inclusivity and visibility. We strive to include collectives that are usually not represented in video games. Thanks our collaboration with PlayStation Talents program, you will enjoy Inner Ashes next year.
2 years have passed since Calafea Game Studio was born, and since then, we have done a lot of stuff to show our project to the world. We have visited a lot of events, such as Madrid Games Week, Game Lab or Game Jam. We've also participated in a PlayStation official YouTube streaming, featuring the PlayStation Game Camp titles. And our biggest achievement yet, we won the PlayStation Special Commitment Award at the PlayStation Award Gala 2019.
Congratulations.
We are especially proud of this acknowledgement since it fuels our desire to continue with the version we have of video games and their values. We are very close to reach the end of our journey with Inner Ashes, but we need your help for this last step. If you are a publisher and can help us with localization, porting or founding, please contact us.
Be a hard balance
And
to do
if
this.
you are someone who wants to
It definitely would. Okay, here's the narrative trailer.
Me llamo Henry Hughes. Era guarda forestal. Me sigue resultando extraño decir esto en voz alta, sobre todo sin nadie en casa que me escuche. Aún así me obligo a hacerlo cada día para poner en orden mis pensamientos y para no olvidar, supongo. Hoy he recibido una carta suya, de Enid, de mi hija. Es la primera vez que tengo noticias de ella desde hace años. No sé ni cómo reaccionar. ¿La reconocería si la viera ahora? Quiero pensar que sí, pero ya me cuesta decir qué puedo hacer y qué no. Intento hacer caso a su mensaje y acordarme de los buenos momentos que pasamos juntos, como si fuera tan fácil hacer memoria. Cada vez que lo intento, mi mente me devuelve imágenes confusas, pero he de lograrlo. La encontraré en mis recuerdos, mientras duren.
Looks like it'll be well done, but hard to play for some. I'm sure that's exactly it. I also hope that in the near future, it's not a problem that we have to worry about anymore. In the last handful of years, there's been some serious breakthroughs and developments in the potential treatment preventative measures and even potential cures for Alzheimer's. I remember it was a couple years ago, I think, that there was a big major announcement from a lab in Japan that thinks that they have figured it out, which is awesome, right? Fucking science, man. All right, here's the final official trailer for the game. There's a weird logo at the front.
My name is Henry Hughes.
Oh, you have it in English.
I was a forest ranger. It still seems strange to me to say this out loud, especially with no one at home listening.
I honestly expected the whole game to be in Spanish, and I would have been fine with that.
every day to put my thoughts in order, and not to forget, I guess. Today I received a letter from her, from Enid, from my daughter.
I think it's the same trailer, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Well, oh no, it's slightly different.
For years. I don't even know how to react. Would I recognize her if I saw her now? I want to think so, but it's already hard for me to say what I can or can't do. I try to heed her message and remember the good times we had together. As if it was so easy to remember. Every time I try, my mind returns confusing images.
This is cool.
But I have to do it. I will find her in my memories. While I last.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You're fine. I'm not crying. You're crying. God. It reaches more audience this way. Some people would turn their nose up in an only in Spanish game. You are unfortunately correct. Like, I hate that that's true because people suck in such a way. But yeah, you're absolutely right. And it's also weird how some people have such a weird bias in that way, because when it comes to the space of video games, some people are absolutely happy to play a game that's in Japanese with English subtitles, but won't play a game in Spanish with English subtitles because of reasons that I don't feel like getting into on this video. Anyway, so that's Inner Ashes. That looks like a journey that I can't go on because thinking about this game makes me want to cry. I don't feel like crying my way through this game. Especially because Alzheimer's and things like mental degradation, that's a scary topic in just general, because I like myself, as like narcissistic and arrogant as that sounds. I like me, and the idea of losing who I am through something that is outside of my control, because my brain just is failing itself because of forces that there was nothing that was, prompting it. That's less than awesome. But there's a few things that, like, one, I do agree with their missive of wanting to make Alzheimer's more apparent to people, right? And I think that games like this are also really good because if you know somebody or are yourself going through this can, if done correctly and done well, which it feels like they're presenting it well, can give you a bit of a window that you might not otherwise be able to possibly have into what that experience could be like. And it might be something that's good, in as much of a good is a relative term, that is beneficial. If you are close to somebody that is going through Alzheimer's, you could play through this game you definitely couldn't be in their shoes, but to get a small glimpse of what it is that they're going to be going through. And that can help you support them in a lot of ways. So I wanted to play this, but I have to be in a pretty good place before attempting it. Yeah, I agree. But that's Inner Ashes, everybody. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you feel just as a game in general, or if you or somebody you know has had to go through something along these lines, how does that make you feel as something that is going to exist now? This game releases on June 30th, 2023. So depending on when you're watching this video, it might already be out. So yeah, let me know. I do like to talk, and I'd love to talk some more. If you want to talk with me, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Just hit me up on either of those platforms and let's have a conversation, much like the conversation we've been having in chat, because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.